Can you see the picture on the screen? It represents the right side and the left side of the brain. The left side of the brain is analytical, logical, verbal, and dependent on time and facts. In contrast, the right side of the brain is creative, imaginative, emotional, and intuitive. Now, why I'm telling you this? Because this closely relates to masculine and feminine energy. The left side of the brain aligns with masculine traits and the right side of the brain embodies feminine traits. So if you want to tap into feminine energy, you need to activate the right side of your brain, which is less about logic and more about intuition. Hello everyone, my name is Tanvi and today we are diving into the topic how to activate your feminine energy. Before we get into specific practices, let's understand what feminine energy really is and why it can make such a difference in our lives. And if you're looking to enhance your feminine energy, I'll be sharing some ways you can start activating it today. What is feminine energy? Feminine energy is open and receptive. It is all about going with the flow, nurturing, and having emotional depth. This energy comes with an open heart and a clear mind, and it complements masculine energy, which is more assertive, action-oriented, and well-structured. A powerful example of this is Shiv and Shakti, symbolizing the harmony between these two energies. Feminine energy is not tied to any specific gender. Rather, it is an essential part of everyone's overall energy balance, which is connected to the right side of your brain. However, it is true that women tend to embody more feminine energy than men. Now, let's talk about how to activate the right side of your brain to enhance your feminine energy. The first way is to indulge in genuine self-care activities. Self-care today has become so superficial and consumer-driven that many see it as nothing more than skincare routines and shopping. But these are not the only ways to care for yourself authentically. Many people even order food online and call it a self-care, while cooking itself is a beautiful self-care activity because it allows you to nurture yourself. Indulging in self-care means doing anything that genuinely relaxes your mind and your body. For me, meditation and journaling are self-care practices that allows me to deeply connect with myself. It could be as simple as sitting in silence doing nothing, dressing up, or cooking a meal for yourself. Anything that relieves your stress and brings you closer to knowing yourself is a real self-care. You might have seen many women knitting wool. This is also a traditional form of self-care activity because it relaxes your mind. Feminine energy is all about releasing control because that is what keeps you in high vibrations. If you find yourself wanting to control external situations, it means that you're in your mind and not in your body. Whenever you're in your mind, you feel anxious because you're focused on the future. In reality, the future does not exist and the past is gone. All you have is the present moment. When you're in your body, you stay grounded and present. And whenever you're present, you feel calm and happy. Now let's talk about why you feel the need to control external situations, whether it is people, circumstances, or outcomes. It is because you want to feel secure. But in reality, no external situation can make you feel secure, and there is nothing outside you that can provide you lasting security. When you are grounded in your body, you naturally feel secure. The simplest way to be in your body is by moving it, whether through exercise, dance, yoga, tai chi, or body scan meditations. Body movements are important because no matter how secure our families are, we all go through traumatic experiences, whether it is in our childhood or adulthood. Painful experiences can store negative emotions in our bodies, particularly in our hips. By getting our bodies moving, we can release those stored emotions. I personally enjoy doing yoga, and if you are interested in these stretches, I'll link them in the description below. Do check it out. Connecting with nature regularly helps you to activate your feminine energy by making you feel the oneness in everything. Nature has a natural way of calming your nervous system by helping you to slow down. You can also connect with nature by showing kindness to animals. For example, whenever I touch my cat, the feeling of that smooth fur instantly calms me down. A study even found that indoor plants can help you reduce your stress. Gardening is another beautiful way to embrace your feminine energy and connect with nature. Feminine energy is open and receptive. No matter how independent we are, it is important to acknowledge that we need people. You can be independent and still be open to help when needed. as everything around you is meant to serve you and support you. Accepting help is a way to embrace your feminine energy, allowing collaboration rather than trying to handle everything by yourself. Asking for and accepting help often requires you to be vulnerable, but it strengthens your bond and cultivates empathy. Setting boundaries is all about self-integrity and self-trust. It means respecting your own limits. We can be kind and gentle, but at the same time value our time and energy knowing how limited they are. You don't need to explain or justify yourself for setting boundaries, because otherwise you'll allow other people's opinions about you to control you. Always remember, people treat you the way you treat yourself. You're not responsible for other people's emotions. Your caring nature can be easily taken for granted if you don't set boundaries. If anyone and everyone can have access to you, it will drain you. I know that people-pleasing tendencies can come in the way of setting boundaries because we don't want to upset anyone by saying no. But again, it can serve as an opportunity to evaluate whether you're around right people, because right people will always understand your limitations and respect your boundaries. You can check out my previous video on why I have fewer friends to understand why it is important to have right people around you. Setting boundaries is important because it helps you to use your time and energy in purposeful manner. Thanks for watching. I read your comments and truly appreciate the support I receive from you. Take care and see you next time.